How you doing there, folks? Welcome to episode 75 of the V&M podcast. 75. Mafa.
75.
And we're not arrested
We're not
yet.
arrested yet.
Mere's brilliant.
And look who we've on the hot seat tonight.
The one and the only. My famous William Coyle.
Wait till you hear this.
The Donegal Page.
Aye,
William,
wow,
thanks very much for coming on and having a wee chat with us.
No bother, hi, come here, it's a pleasure, because what you does is brilliant. I've been to a couple of functions that you've just been doing, and there's nobody like you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
No.
Appreciate that.
And you know, the one that night in Ballyrain, the lip sync one,
That was a good show, wasn't it?
Oh,
yous made it.
Do you think?
Yous definitely made it.
I haven't got a job since.
No, but you know, the whole place was talking about you.
thank
You've
you.
really got the crowd up and going.
A lot
That's
of
what
people.
it's
A
all
lot of
about.
people say that it's kind of they need a bit of new blood on. You know, new MCs. Like instead of what do you call your boy Noel Cunningham?
No,
or
that's
them,
needed. Yous was out on your own that night now, because you've got the people entertaining was going. You've got kept the crowd going. That's a secret.
And the wee kids were lovely too.
Do you know what? People did say that actually, that they need maybe new blood or a wee younger crowd of MC. And I was like, Marty's nearly 40, like, so you know, he's nearly past it. No,
How do you like to be 64?
So you're 64?
64.
Geez, you look good, sir, for 64.
Well, I think I fell asleep and must have it. Somewhere.
No, thank you, William. Do you know what? We did that, and I think we met you at an org thing in, and you did say to us that
It was down.
you and the wife enjoyed it. And do you know what? It's the things you got there that fucking make it worthwhile doing it when you hear good
Out
feedback.
of all
like.
the stuff we've been at now, to be fair and tell the truth, Amanda's told a lot of people she's never been at anything like it. She said it was the best night that she's ever had. Aye.
Very good. Hey, do you know what? And the organisers, I would say, will be delighted to hear that. Shimmy, you know, they've done very well. Like, and
That's credit to
It was very rewarding, in fairness, like, because it's not a kind
Shimmy
of
and
gig
them
we do.
doing Queen was priceless.
It was a great night.
That was
very,
unreal.
very
great
good.
night.
And it's an it is. Marty said it makes you think like it's an eye opener, and you're delighted to do stuff like that. So you get the good feel factor after, like, and fair play to them, because it was some night, some show, and everything was top notch. And
We did the Northwest 10K one too. You had that now? The year before.
I'm stuck everywhere trying to.
you're like the Ukrainians, you're everywhere.
Hey, you chat about that. It's wild funny. When I was doing the local link run for St Johnson, Carrigan, Letterkenny Hospital, the Ukrainian people was in buddies. And when they would get out of the bus, you know, they would say thanks.
Oh, buddies Jamal.
They would say thanks. And I would just say, nay, bother. One of them come up one day, wild good English, and they come up to the front of the bus. He says, William, do you mind me asking you something? I say, no, we'll
Jesus,
away.
queer English.
He says, that Gaelic you speak, he says, it's lovely, but what's nae bother mean in English? What's nae bother?
Jesus, it'll be hard to understand you if anything. Hey, big St Johnson.
Oh, hey, come here. I'm 44 years at St Johnson. St Johnson never left me.
No.
And you
Funny,
know,
isn't it?
I know other people that lost the St Johnson slang.
Aye, when they moved out.
Never left me.
Right.
It's good to hear slang like that, but you don't hear it often no more, I don't think.
It's kind of. Were you in the country, St Johnson?
Aye, Trenta. Out just when a mile outside it.
Is that the back road to
Up there,
Dromahal?
Arda.
Arda. Arda pub.
Up near the Slate Quarry.
Was that pub
They
many
were.
pints in that in your day?
No, when to tell the truth, boys, I had my first drink when I was 41.
Did you?
Because it was all the time in the road.
Alcoholic now.
No, I
Only
took an odd
joking.
glass of wine, that'd be the height of it.
That's it.
I spent my life in the road with a lorry for, 20 years until when God rest Margot took the cancer.
Yeah.
I had to give up the road because 3 children and Margot's bad with cancer. I couldn't be in.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, I couldn't be in the lorry.
No, you had to be there.
And I was 41 before I ever tasted my first drink.
No interest at all.
No, I was,
I'd say you were just a worker.
I loved the road, and my father would have been started driving when I was very young. I got my licence on
Legally or
my
unlegally?
18th birthday.
Legally or
illegally.
unlegally?
I got me. Well, I'd been driving about the quarry when I was out dump trucks and diggers and all that.
Aye.
And the day I was 18, I applied and got a provisional licence, and went down to Lifford and got one of the old grey provisional licence, and I headed to Dublin that evening for a load of steel.
Who'd you work for yourself?
18. I drove for the Dundalk with my father and them over in Dundalk, and then I went to Fleming's and St Johnson to drive
And
for
did the
them.
lorry work?
And did all lorry work, all over Ireland, delivering machinery and stuff. And come here, I had more lorry jobs than times I had dinner.
Aye.
Because in that day you could have stepped out of one in the morning and stepped into another one.
Lorry drivers are hard to get now. I was chatting to the boy for Duffy's. I used to work for Duffy's.
Aye, they're
transport. He says they're like gold dust.
They're good drivers now, it's hard to get.
Mm.
But I always enjoyed the road, and just it's on you.
Aye.
He gives me a bit of hope here. I'm 34 and I'm yet to have a drink, like.
Fair play to you.
Because you'd be fucking...
No bother him.
Had 41 then alcoholic straight away.
No, I just even yet, if I was out or someone a glass of wine or something like that, and that would be...
Marty likes a glass of wine too, don't you?
Aye, on a Friday night.
Aye.
Well, I would drink anything.
I never would have drank spirits or anything like that.
White spirits, I drink white spirits.
I wouldn't be surprised, that they're up drinking white spirits.
But it's just one of them things.
That's
it.
Fucking right.
I'd say years ago you were just a workaholic.
I worked now, in my younger days, I would have worked all there was God sent.
Aye.
And I was as mad as a bear. Whatever was on her,
You wouldn't need drink.
I took it her.
Aye.
Unless she was on the door handles.
You wouldn't need drink, I would say.
No. Tell me this, William, you probably don't know, but you're this week's sponsor. Come here,
Say it on your IBAN there.
Your IBAN, you're back, and then that's the show wrapped up there, right? Come here, William, the Donegal Page. How, when, what made you go this way, or you were just always a chatter? Or?
I always got on well with people and always loved if I could help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I said. I would love to do something for charities and stuff and give them promotion and go and take a wee lock of photos or shoot a video, and shot a wee of videos, and they went, well, the first video I shot went mad because I was shooting a video for Royal Spiceland and the stuff was wild hard to read. And I had no glasses on and I seen chickpeas, but the way the tin was turned I thought it was chicken, and I said chicken peas, and that video now went down the screen.
Good.
So I said to myself, I can go out and do this for charity and help charities, hospice, and no matter who wants me, I try and be there for everybody.
Mm.
When was that, William?
I footed and battered at it till I got it built up. About 5 or 6 years now.
6 years?
But the figures now for Donegal, the last look I had there, the figures for Donegal, between the Donegal Page and William Donegal Page and on his own page, was over 8 million views.
Brilliant, sir. Unbelievable.
And they're a page for every county in Ireland.
Was there?
Oh, they're a page for every county in Ireland.
Fuck.
That's her.
Because that's wild funny, boys, and I had to laugh at it myself. Big fella met me one day at a show, and William, you're going well. I says, thank God, the 32 pages is going well. Why are you the 32 pages, he says. 32 pages in Ireland, a page for every county. No, you ain't, he says. Well, I knew the last time I looked I had. No, he says, you 26 and 6. And I just was priceless.
It's good there. Geez, that's 6 years, sir.
Geez, it doesn't, at time fly. It doesn't seem like you're on the road that long.
It's brilliant too. Do you know what I love about it? Hey, you can just see fucking anything on it. Doesn't matter what you're into, what you like, what you don't like, you'll see it on it.
I like trying to, just give everybody a fair shout.
Yeah.
And that's what's about. And we are a great county, and we don't get enough publicity.
Or credit.
Or credit.
Forgotten
and
county.
It's up to us to shout for ourselves, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's good, hey, isn't it?
Show other people what our county's about.
What we can do.
Yeah.
It's a great county.
You do a lot of content for other businesses and stuff.
Aye, because look, we the best of businesses in this county, and they deserve a shout.
That's true.
And anybody asks me to do something, I never say no.
No. It's hard getting it all on though, William, is it?
Well, now, most mornings I would start about 6, and I always try to work no later than 9 at night.
You're still a goer then?
I got tired listening
that's
to you.
life on the road.
You're built for it now.
I seen me in the 80s, there were no tachographs or anything like that. I seen me coming back, maybe away 24 hours more, and pulling into the yard and hooking off each other and hooking on another one.
Away you go.
And away again.
And no coffee, Red Bull back in their days.
There were
was
no
there?
coffee, Red Bull.
Cocaine juice.
No, you just
Jesus Christ,
Hey.
that's mad going.
You wouldn't get people like that nowadays.
actually meeting up the Dublin Road nights, and you know when the sleep would hit you.
No,
Go down the window and put your head out like that. And or what an old trick I used to have, I used to carry a bucket in the lorry, and you got to know where all the wee burns and was.
Aye.
You went
Oh,
in
aye.
and filled a bucket of cold water and threw it in your face. It was like 6 hours sleep.
Oh, where the fuck? That was
The
your Red
shock
Bull.
of the cold water hitting you.
fuck me. Yeah.
Oh, it was priceless.
You any close calls?
No, thank God, now I'm years the road never next.
No. You ever see any mad things?
I seen the odd one, I knew.
Or bad accidents or anything?
I did. I seen one bad accident. I seen one terrible bad accident.
Did you come on it first or?
I was first, and me and another fellow was on with me, and it was a lorry actually. The brakes failed on her, and
Dealers in O'Neill.
that was
Bad.
a terrible sight.
I'd say that.
That was a terrible sight.
Fuck me.
You wonder how the fire brigade men and ambulance
I
men
always say that how they handle it.
You know,
But when you're on the road, you're gonna see.
You're going to see it, eh?
You know you're gonna see.
And if you're going to become an ambulance man, you know what you have to. But still, you're bound to be not well for a
Haunted
couple of weeks.
Ireland asked me one night, you know, how many years in the road did I ever see anything scary?
they? Did you
I
see anything freaky like?
Did.
anyway.
You're lying
There's
because
no-
I don't think I've never
Hey,
seen any shit
Well,
like
there's
it.
God as my judge. And there's God's honest time. I got to the York one night and seen 4 wains. And they weren't dressed for the period either.
What do you mean?
They had like tartan shawls around them and
You're joking.
no,
Where was this at?
Crossed my heart. Let the Kenny.
Bastard.
Hey,
Right enough.
Serious? Because I went to a priest to get a mass said for them. Because they just disappeared in front of me.
Fuck me.
do you believe her or not? Now before that,
I will know when I was going along the road, and Midge will tell the truth, and I couldn't. I would always say a decade or two of the rosary when I was going along the road.
Would you?
Mm.
Is that the only thing you ever seen?
That's the
Or
only
did
thing I
you
ever
ever
seen.
see anything
That's the
freaky?
only thing I ever seen.
well, there you are. You said they got a rosary on the way up the road.
You think the
never
model
had accident.
breakers?
So I
Haunted.
say, but I didn't know.
No, I've never seen anything come out of it.
What night of the Haunted Ireland we at? That's
The one I'm doing in the Tassie,
that's meant to be fucking.
that's good.
Aye,
Is it?
So we're
Aye.
here.
That's very, very good.
I love shit like that.
I told the story that night. I told the story about the night I stayed in bed and breakfast out in the country. And the wee woman said, like, you'll be here, you'll have the house to yourself. She says, it's a farm place. And she says, because we live across the road. She says, go to bed when you're ready to go to bed. So I went up to bed and I got into my bed. I heard this voice saying, there's nobody here but me and you.
No way.
And I looked round, got out to put on the light, and I heard the voice again said, there's nobody here but me and you. So I says, if you wait till I get on my trousers, there'll be nobody here but yourself.
They wouldn't get near me and I'd slap my shite. So they would
And when I was done, I said to her, I'm looking for a bed and breakfast tonight. No problem. She says, have you a good memory for faces? I says, wouldn't it be bad? Why? She says, just the name mirror in the bathroom if you're shaving in the morning.
You're what?
Their name mirror in the bathroom if you're shaving in the morning.
Ah, Jesus,
Come here. William, you say you do a lot for business. From your time in the town and surrounding areas, how much has the wee local butcher, the wee local shop has changed for you? And what do you think about that? Because you were
Well,
good friends with Day, the butcher, and the likes of that.
The
But,
wee local businesses are the heart of the community.
but there's not much left.
No, they're not.
Nah. It's a kebab shop or a fucking pizza shop or
Do you know, they're not, the wee local businesses as suffering.
bar Ernest Beer.
Uh,
No things shop's gone.
Paddy
Was
and
it
Lap.
Paddy
no,
the Lap, Paddy Lap, eh?
Aye.
He's a good old shop. And
He's still there, but
But
Aye,
sure, he
Paddy's-
gets the amount of people pull on there to get their lotto done in the morning.
Well, now, it's kind of Paddy's, and they all have this attitude, you know, that works in Paddy's, that makes you go back in. There's always a bit of crack. And that's priceless when you get to the shop, you know, and there's a wee bit of banter.
I must do my lotto on it.
That's
I
what's
never
about.
did.
Well, I'm doing the lotto since it started, and I never won nothing.
I see boys come out with newspapers under arms and stuff. Like it's a
Yeah,
real.
but it's just that you can smell this down in newspapers or something.
It's a
isn't it?
local
No,
shop.
saying I done the lotto when I started, I did at the lotto from I started, but my daughter said way back when the lotto started, Daddy, I'll pick the numbers. If you do them on a Wednesday and a Saturday, we'll half it then.
Mm.
Don't tell me you forgot one day, sir.
No. So I'm doing Dal Lang.
And she wasn't.
But no, I do them, you see.
Yeah.
Then we're going to half it if we won,
Right.
because she picked the numbers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought a good enough setup.
Still waiting on her.
I'm still waiting on it.
I'll come.
Aye. Hey, money's not everything, boys.
You're
No,
right, sir.
exactly.
Money's not everything.
There's actually the funny one time before. Maybe I'm better off chasing money than fucking being
Having
wanting
it.
money.
I spent my fucking life chasing it.
But it'd be nice to be comfortable.
It was always near hand, but I just never could run hard enough to get it.
No, it's like the fucking leprechaun at the bottom of
Aye.
the rainbow.
You don't know. As Marty says, we've some people come on here and tell some stories, sir, and you're like, when you think about your fucking health and your family and everything, that you're fucking,
That's it.
you're the
All new
you're-
boys, to say that I experienced it firsthand, because as I said earlier, there was lorry driver, and got the phone call one day going along the road from God rest my wife
Mm.
to say that the results come back and she was diagnosed with cancer with 3 children, and she was took on for treatment and all, and up in Dublin or in St Vincent's, and I mind that night and never forget it. The Waynes was sitting at the side of the bed, and I got onto the bed to put my arm around her because she was getting wild cold,
Mm.
and I was trying to keep her warm, thinking if I kept her warm she wouldn't die,
Mm.
and she just slipped away on my arms.
And was it terminal?
Aye,
It was terminal
Terminal
that she was
cancer.
diagnosed with.
Aye.
Alright, I thought you made it.
no,
It just
she got
got
treatment
aggressive.
but it didn't work, and that was for a man that spent his life on the road as a lorry driver. All of a sudden I had to be mother and father, and the tightest thing I carried, and I carried with me yet, and I never forget it. She was buried, Margot was buried that Monday, and me and the Waynes come back to the house, turned the key in the door, they went on, let them in first, banged the door, just hit me to the rock. That night, Debbie and Glenn went to bed, and Aaron was the youngest. Aaron was 8, coming on 9, and put him to bed, and he looked at me and says, Daddy, you can do anything. He says, there's nothing you can't do. He says, I know you can go and bring Mammy back because I need Mammy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It broke you in two.
I carried that since.
Aye. What age was Margot?
Margot was coming up, she was 39, she would have been 40 on her next birthday.
She was 39 when she had cancer.
Aye.
She's touched with.
And,
Fucking hell.
you know, it's a hard lesson.
What age are you?
I was 38.
Well, I'm 39, so you're a year younger than me when that happened. Fucking
And
that's a
then-
big burden.
Shortly after, then, the brother and me, Brendan was alright, they were 2, God rest him. And he wasn't feeling well, went to Letterkenny Hospital, they sent him to Dublin. He rang me to come up to Dublin, and he was in St Vincent's, and they turned him to terminal cancer.
Jesus
So that was 7 weeks. They shifted him back to the hospice in Letterkenny. Because another couple of things, dear lessons I learned. Not dear lessons, life lessons, they were nice. That night before he died, I was sitting with him, and he had to go to the toilet, and I carried him into the toilet, and come back in. He says, William wanted to write a letter, but he wasn't able. And I got a pen and a bit of paper, and I got the pen into his hand, and he tried to tell me then what he wanted to write to his wife and his daughter and son.
Oh, Jesus.
So I held his hand then, and I wrote it. But it was him, just so as he was writing it with his hand, but it was me. And when you learn things like that, you learn to be good to everybody.
How do you cope with that though? How do you cope with that? Because, like, see there now at the minute, the way the world is at the minute, get a mental health and suicide, and everything here is fucking bad news, I think. But I just want to know, how does someone go through that? What you going through, like, because that I don't think any man would even think about that. But
You,
they come out the other side, William, as strong. They come out the other side alone, but they come out as strong as you are now at the minute. How do you cope with that?
belief, and I'll be a very strong person. I'll be a very strong person. Like, held hostage twice at gunpoint in the 80s and walked away. It was all over the place in the 80s. Me and Mummy and Daddy.
Fucking hell.
And walked away for 2 hostage situations, held hostage. You know, stand one point with a gun just in your ear,
Jesus Christ.
twice. You just said you'd be a special person.
You've been through a lot.
Jeez, that's fucking.
But
That's me here. I looked at it just about that handling in the 80s where we held hostage. It's only a day's work. Just about a day's work.
But I don't think you realise, William, that would say
But in a situation like that, it's all on yourself too, how you play it.
Aye, but that's what I mean. I think, I don't want to say like the normal man, but I would say the majority of people are the age. Like, I would say them.
Just
See?
we did. I dealt with right in Canny, and the first time now was scary. First time was very, very scary. But I put it down myself to the first time the boys that held us hostage didn't, no offence, didn't have the proper training.
no,
Right.
The second time the boys was more
professional.
professional. The first time now was scary because you were feared even to speak. But myself and my mother and father walked away with it.
Lucky.
The second time now, my mother had got that cam at the end up, my mother baked a scone and get them tea.
What?
My mother baked there were a Black Stanley range in the kitchen, and Mammy used to bake scones and buns on it.
I'd say they were lovely like a jam and fruit.
So Mammy made them tea, so they had their tea along with us then, so I think that maybe eased the situation a wee bit.
So how did I come around or what, or how or when?
Mammy
or-
asked them did they want tea.
Shut up, sir, man.
The boy says aye. We'll take a cup of tea, Mrs. Coyne.
They would have knew you before they went to the house too, would they?
They had their homework done.
Obviously, yeah.
They had their homework done.
So it was in the house.
Aye. Oh, we're here in Moran House. We're here in Moran House.
See a lot of that going at that time.
Last year I was hijacked one night tea. And the boy stand in the middle of the road of Gunway. Just the Foyle Road. I had a brand new lorry with t-shirt, only the box.
Shut up.
They says I want the lorry.
Big
So
box.
if you let me get my lunch box and my licence, take her wee.
Well covered.
Jesus Christ.
I got out and there were a filling station, I had to walk on then, phone him, chat about that fucking,
They took the lorry.
burnt her. Just burnt to smithereens.
How do you sleep at night, sir?
Aye.
Fucking hell. You think about people then complaining about stuff like, you know.
Oh sure, hey, come here, so what can you do? When you face a situation like that, you just make your best at it.
They would have choked my shade.
Aye, we had a shit ourselves, sir. But
And
hey,
you know,
you know
I
what?
had no Chuck Norris experience, so I had to just do what I was told.
He invented drafts, the uppercut of the horse, you know.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I'll tell you, if the world looked at the fucking, if a lot of boys looked at the world like you, William, the place would be a lot better place, sir. Let me tell you that, because fuck
But then,
me.
hey, me was lucky. You know, after Margot died, I went on to the shop one day in St Johnson, and I was actually doing getting perched on CCP in Carrigan. Went on to St Johnson, my nephew was with me, God rest his
Perch?
friends. Perch.
Off it's just perch.
No,
What the
I
fuck's
was perched. If you went on to CCP and asked for parts, they said they didn't need them.
that? He's perch.
Like I know a boy went on to E.J. White used to a shop in St Johnson, and a boy went on one time looking for a door handle. White told him he didn't hear them. There was a door handle. If he'd asked for a door handle, he would have got it.
A door.
But I went on to the to get the wee nephews to sit him come up to the tune. Do you want sweets? This is a day. Went on to the shop. We asked Alcal Barney's, about 20 owners has owned it since Barney died. We asked Alcal Barney's. And I went on and this girl was on, she started to chat to Don. And come out the door and I said to Don, who's that? Don. He says, that's the janitor at my school. Says I, because I'll head to tell. Say when I go up that wee fella's watching too much American TV. But lucky enough, I met a fella from the town, And I says to him, who's that there? He says, that's Amanda Keys. He says, you're about the mind of the school. Says she didn't look like that when I was the school. Says for I would have minded her. And Trier, how it happens, found out where she worked. So I sent a bunch of flowers to her work. And I put a message on, give me a ring if you want to go out some night.
This is the new wife?
Aye.
Away.
Aye, married now 21 years again.
Why did you get married then?
What was I? I was 41, 42
41.
when I married again, something like that.
20 years ago, so that's how you done it 20 years ago. Sent the flowers and all.
Sent a bunch of flowers, and she didn't know. She texted me, I don't know you. So I text back him. Brendan Coyle was my brother. She texted back, I know who you are now. So me and her did for a meal that night.
Where did you take her?
Into the bowling alley in Derry.
Oh, did you? The movie bowl? What did you get?
I can't even mind. I was that busy looking at her.
Hey?
I was that busy looking at
Look at him,
Amanda.
look for brownie points now, they can't.
Hey?
I was that busy looking at Amanda, I couldn't mind. What about?
You sweet talker, Amanda. Big shout out to Amanda.
But hey, what do you know the way he says there? She takes you. I don't know who you are. What would you text her back today? William, Donegal Page.
No, she's not. She doesn't believe in social media at all.
No, right, she is.
No?
No, she doesn't. She's not interested.
Where's she originally from?
St Johnson as well.
St. Johnson.
But now she's her accent is St Johnson.
No.
She's more up the Lifford direction.
It's not as hard as yours.
It wouldn't be as bad as mine. two wee outlaws one day got into the hotel in Amavati, and I was walking in and I stepped aside to said, go on you ahead. And I said, thanks, Hayden. One of them looked at me and she says, oh God, she says, where are you from? And I thought, when they were in Limavady, I said St Johnson. She looked at me and she says, a beautiful bit of Scotland. So I never put her off her notion.
No, you
I would
just,
say
you
that,
just
right?
went on ahead with it.
I wasn't going to start saying a wee tune on the other side of
Oh, fuck.
Kerrigan.
They was fucking looking at you and like, what the fuck?
But hey, grand wee tune.
Granny tune. Killed drum.
Once you're reared in a flat bottom,
A flat bottom.
but a fishing.
Cricket pitch in there now.
Aye,
Cricket pitch down by the hang.
other that's a game I
That's
never played.
Muckers out by McDade owns that down there, does he?
And Kildrum Tigers. Kildrum was a great club in their day.
They're still going good too. They're still a good club, but eh?
Paddy Crean used to play for United, used to play for Kildrum away.
Fuck
I mean,
away.
they were a
And
good
the
team
summer
years
cup
ago.
side.
They were a good
Jesus,
team
man.
years ago.
Dead boy.
Very good.
Kildrum's a great club. I played a wee bit for Kildrum too.
Did you? Where did you? What position?
I was
Missionary?
Always, I was off. For all the size of me, they always put me fullback.
Were you quick? I say you were quick.
I was quick.
We terrier.
And I had a bad temper to play football.
Did
wee
he?
terrier,
I
I'd say.
mind me and God rest the brother were playing. Pilots used to play at Tinsala. Mind the tours getting sent off one night together. We just hadn't the temper for football.
What age was your brother? Sorry, for me.
Brendan was 41. He died.
Fucking hell.
Fucking very young, sir.
Touch wood again, Bush.
41. The only brother I had no sisters.
No. It was just the two of yous?
Just the two. John Boyle, a manor, God rest him. John told me one time, he says, for Hugh Coyle to be a wild, civil wee man, he says, the whole country was glad he only had 2 sons.
Tigers enough.
Oh,
Come here, see all the videos you all do. Do you do all the editing yourself?
I didn't know how to edit.
Do you know?
No.
Somebody else does it for you?
No, nobody. I just put them up the way I film them.
Oh, do you?
You don't ever
anything?
know?
No,
You have nobody helping you, just
No.
yourself?
nobody. But I got a choir lesson one Saturday there. I got 2 lessons one Saturday. One of the granddaughters, she went to the office. And Dad, we're only on a couple of hours. She says to me when she was finished, she was on one of the computers. I had 2 computers in the office. She was on one of them, drawing pictures and printing them out. When we finished, she says, Granda, how much do I get for work in the day? And I get her a tenner. She says, Granda, a tenner goes nowhere now. But following Saturday, she came in again.
Excuse me.
And I was keeping an eye on her. And I says, what do you had, pet? She says, I'm editing these videos. And I slid my seat there beside her. Hadn't he a monkey's notion? She's only 9. How did he what she was doing?
That's mad.
See, I was computer trained. You know, in my day, there were no computers in a lorry.
What kind of phone do you carry? Camera on it, is there?
They're good. I bought her. I had 2 of them. And I bought both of them specifically for the camera.
Yeah. And you have a camera?
And like,
Because I've seen it
no,
on-
just
No, you
use
do it on the phone, don't you?
on the phone.
Oh, you had the handle?
Aye,
With, aye, that's what I seen you out.
But
out
Tony Nee there, Tony used to drive a lorry. Me and Tony drove together for years. Tony, professional photographer.
yeah.
Tony down there one day, I'm getting far by the quality and the photos on that phone, and he's getting on a big expensive camera.
Aye. Phones are good these days.
But no, I would like to be able to learn how to edit and stuff, but I don't think you could teach me now. I met way back 20 years ago, we were in London, we're at Heathrow Airport. One of the masters taught me to take him down. I went, "Hello, Amanda. You not speaking coils? I'm fair to speak. Yes, I get more lines." He says, "Only you got, you deserved."
Oh, Jesus, aye.
So you just throw the videos up, no editing or not, no bother.
No.
He doesn't have anybody on chatting about riding all the time, but that's where it's handy. Chat, I edit fucking everything out, that cunt there.
He's worse than me got there.
I am bad there.
I started to play about to try to learn to edit,
Yeah.
but I was getting the time.
It's getting the time,
It
man.
is time consuming now, William, but see the app, there's that many fucking apps on the phone now.
I know it's unreal.
Well, for the amount he does. No, if he's away all day.
Aye, but I don't really think you don't have much editing to do now, because if you're fucking videoing someone and the video's recorded, just fire it up.
Aye, just stick it up.
So
But
it's
I
grand.
like doing what I do, like Slap Dirty Carrick on Saturday morning, that wee memorial run. Keelan Corn rung me, says, "Would you promote this for us for a while, William? Maybe you'd come here." I went into the office on Saturday morning at 6 to get a lot of stuff up, and I jumped in the car then to 10:30 and went Dirty Carrick and filmed the wee memorial run
Down by Glen Common Kill.
down.
That's brilliant.
And you know, does your heart good when you do stuff like that?
Oh, 100%. Couldn't agree more, hey, because we done a couple of stuff there and after it, we're fucking, it makes you, it does make you feel good after, like.
You know, it's good. You can help somebody, hey. Away back, it's wild funny. I mind getting a flat wheel coming out of Belfast in the early 80s. And I pulled onto a lay-by. That time you carried a wheel in a Jake and Army wheelbase. Flat wheel in the front of the lorry. And got the wheelbase on to try and get the nuts slackened. And this red Mammoth Major, they were a great lorry, pulled on behind me. This big Belfast man got out his belt like 2 councillors. They come up, "You bother, young fella?" I says, "I'm sir." He says, "Would you do me a favour?" I says, "Oh, well, sure to God, what is it?" He says, "Would you get down with that wheelbase, for if you fell out of heaven, you wouldn't snap a mousetrap."
Did he
You
get
built like a skipping rope?
he slackened the wheel for me.
Oh,
Did
wait.
I waited then to pull the wheel after and run the nuts up, and then he tightened them again.
Fuck me.
You know, that's priceless.
That's
Aye.
good, sir.
But there were, among drivers, and them days, drivers was like a big family.
Aye.
Flashed and flicking on
You
the roads everywhere.
You looked after one another.
Aye.
You know, if you seen some man and ball. That's the time he says, "You fell out of heaven, you wouldn't snap a mousetrap."
So you see a lorry's driving past you now, nobody driving themselves.
That'll get like that at the end.
It will surely. You see in Dublin, they're doing drones now to deliver food.
I know.
Oh, I'll have no job next.
Ashton Newt.
The straight under your back garden,
Fuck me.
Oh, it's changing now.
isn't it?
Ah, it's changing.
It is changing. Being honest.
As I was saying, like you only have what Ernest Spear and you have wee Paddy DeLap's, like they don't wee butchers or Doherty's butchers not there anymore, or none of them. It's either a kebab shop or a
Barbers.
burger's,
Oh, it's rare the way, things is changing.
isn't it?
It is rare the way the whole
Sure,
system's
like it used to
changing.
be thriving with the grill and the pulse, and
that's
there's
right.
not even a nightclub anymore.
That's right.
It's not even there anymore. The girl's now. The girl's gone.
No.
No way. Sure,
There's
did
some place that one
Ah,
time.
Jesus.
you see what I read on the Donegal Daily post about the grill been knocked down? I says, well, hopefully they don't find my fingers in there. I buried in there years ago.
Oh, hey.
I buried a couple of fingers in there years ago.
And your sister.
That's fuck.
William, what is your outlook on social media? Do you think it's good or bad?
I think it's very good.
Do you ever get any? You probably wouldn't get any bad. So you do that much good. You probably wouldn't get some bad stuff like. But we
I
get.
will know the video made at Ballinackie eating the produce along the road.
I'm my own fork.
I saw it, but that's years. I always done that in the lorry.
Aye, I would say Paul Run.
You know, because if you had a box of tea in the lorry, you would get a cup of hot water somewhere.
Them spuds looked unreal too.
They were good. But I got a lot of abuse from one boy, but I should be locked up for destroying the King's English.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I tried, just takes back, got at it and he knew he owned it.
Come here. What's your favourite dinner?
Favourite dinner?
Scallions, potatoes, butter.
He just ruined the fucking favourite
Mans.
takeaway.
Aye.
He jumped the favourite takeaway.
I like man's new and had crumbed up and fried in the pan.
Aye. I used to love fried egg, beans, scallion, potatoes,
Now, I
butter.
can't cook nothing myself. There were one night now way back, Amanda was working late and we never in, and I put on sausages. So I was wild hungry and so I tried. Can't be that hard to cook
You
sausages.
don't cook at all.
I never learned.
What the hell?
And I put on the sausages. I put off the smoke alarm downstairs, upstairs, and all her loves next door husband after well. I was trying to cook 4 sausages.
Burnt them.
They were like that, Mike.
Put them under the kettle.
I still let them, but no, hey, chat about that, no, and that's too story.
You can't cook at all.
No, I never learned.
Too
On
busy
the
to
road,
learn.
you just run on somewhere. And, like, I would have, on them days there were no delis or anything like that, and you drove all day and you pulled in, you had your places that you know en route where you would stop and get something to eat in the evening, and you done, you had a Max Grill or something like that,
Max Grill,
and that done you to the next day.
Not much eating.
No.
So remember the dad got arrested on about the steals at Dromahal?
Oh,
They
sorry.
used to piss on the Conway Harvest, they wouldn't get out there at all.
I'll tell you better than that, hey. That one set of false teeth between the two of them.
That's not a word of life.
No, that's no one word life. When one ate their dinner, he gave the false teeth into the other boy to get his
The
dinner.
father was lying up on the bales and they're driving down the thing, had him off, the tree knocked him off, and they roared out the door, I'll get you on the way back up again.
Jesus.
Oh,
They wouldn't have stopped.
Fucking hell. Imagine
was
that
rough.
today.
Passing out the door and then you went in them and dad says it's the first £1,000,000 cheque he's seen in the front of the Jeep, lying in the front of the Jeep.
Holy God. But no, that is true, but that one set of teeth between them.
Fucking brilliant.
And they run in, the thing was rattling. She said, what the fuck's that over there, Jim? She says, oh, that's fucking rat's back again.
But hey, boys,
They were
chat
some
about
crap.
not cooking. After God rest Margot passed away, I had to try and at the end up, I just had to go out and buy someone else. I made the Wayne's dinner that next day, and everything was pure black. And I set it down the table, and they looked at me, Daddy, do you really have to eat it? I had to take them over to KFC
Jesus.
Weetabix.
Oh, brilliant.
at the Hardy, and we used to go shopping on a Saturday, and come back with the shopping, open the presses and put everything in. And when I met Amanda, and we were married and Amanda moved on, there was stuff 3 and 4 years to date in the back of the press. The new stuff was always put on the front.
Oh, Jesus.
But nobody told me you had to.
You're a wild man. You're just old school.
Old school, nobody said you had to bring the
Had to
stuff in the
change
back.
it.
It's mad the way things change.
Suppose,
On it.
everything changed. Everything changed for you quickly, I suppose, with your wife dying too. And
But we got there.
You got
I
there.
always say, being honest, hey, on a serious note, me and them grew up together.
Mm.
And then when I stopped the stock car racing and stuff, because Margot was involved in the stock car racing with me, and when she died, I get away the 2 cars for nothing.
Aye.
And later years then started to about a rallying, and then Glenn and Debbie started as well. So at one stage then, I was rallying, Debbie was rallying, the daughter, and Glenn the son. 3
Jesus
years.
Christ, I was good with Glenn.
All mad about speed.
Jeez.
Speed.
That's what I got
Cocaine.
that. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
chat about that.
Chat about that.
We were in America.
Got that.
Me and went to America for a holiday. Amanda had relatives over there. Ed crossing. But Ed's best mate was a state trooper. And he loved to cross the road. And he got to, his mother and father was originally Mayo. So we got chatting the first day, and the next morning I went out to the deck. Lovely morning to get a look around me. And John, he come out, and I says, John, on a crack. And he walked across the road and he put his arm around me. He says, William, he says, to the front wheel of the airplane, touch a student in Dublin, just say, how's your morning?
Oh, jeez.
On that note, we're going to take a wee break here because we're deep into stoppage time here. William is going to eat the potatoes Finny put on for him.
I've only spelled a pretty song.
Hope you have your own forgery.
Oh,
He,
hey,
oh, he always is a fork in the
blind
hang.
eating the motor.
But you're in for part 2. We're just away for.
Thanks again to William for calling down. But as Marty says, we'll be back in 5 for part 2.
Welcome back there, folks, to episode 75, live in the hot seat with William from the Donegal Page. Get your parties out and put salt on them, please.
Damn right.
William, give us a day in the life of a busy day in the Donegal Page.
I get up at 6 in the morning, and I always start the day halfway. Father Vincent's post out of Donegal. That's the first one.
What do you mean the post? What do you mean
He
the
puts
post?
up a wee coat every day, Father Vincent Finnegan.
Does he? Did you go up to him?
No.
Oh,
I take it off his page and put it up. I start the day with it. That's my first one. And then it's what's on for cinema and look, scare through to see what's on locally, and then stick up a lot of ads for where to eat and where to shop, and
then head out in the road.
And go out in the road then and have a look around me on the road, whatever, if I shoot a wee video for someday, and just keep going.
You're thinking on the road too, I suppose.
Aye, all the time thinking.
Have you a wee office up at the house?
Aye, there was a spare bedroom and just threw a wee desk onto it and stuff onto it.
Mm.
You know, and you can walk out and close the door and you know the stuff's safe enough.
Getting your own wee space too.
You're in space.
Aye.
And you get time to think. And just checking on things on and arranging then with people if they need help, and that's how I spend my day.
We're actually the same, because we used to do this in the living room there.
Aye.
But we built this in. It's kind of like it's separate.
You need your own space.
You need your own space. I think it is.
Aye. You need your own space to think.
To think, and oh, definitely, it's been fucking far better out here. Like, but I know what you mean by close the door behind you. And
Well,
everything.
nobody was on only me and the cat.
The cat?
The cat.
Do you have a cat?
We a cat. She's there now, 6 years. I was going to my work one morning, and it was in the lorry today.
What colour pussy is it?
She's black and white, with a wee bit of brown.
just the way
And,
Marty likes it.
Amanda come running out, and she says, a wee animal hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Saw him up in the bushes. She says, for agony or crying. She says, you wouldn't look before you go. And I went up. I'll pile of bushes behind the house, and I looked for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Found this wee kitten only born. So I brought it down, took it on, and Amanda fed it with her finger and got it big enough. Took it to the vet, got everything it needed. The vet's in Melton. They done everything, we give it away. 3 weeks later, I pulled into the house one night and walked in around to open the back door, it was sitting on the step.
Oh, yeah.
Do you reckon they're wild for that, them cats, or they're
She
not?
come back to
Where she was fed.
where she was fed.
Aye.
She come back, so she's there since, so she shares the office. I keep the window open and she goes out in the window if she wants.
So she stays there now?
So that's me and her was in the office.
I love animals, boys.
We never had animals, and just when she come back, we hadn't the heart to
Aye.
no let her stay.
No.
Do you enjoy having her about too? I say run the bit.
It's good. She doesn't hear him.
Nah.
Is she friendly, like?
Friendly. She doesn't hear him, and just like helping somebody, you're doing a good turn.
Doing a good turn. William's all about a good turn.
You can't do a good turn how you could do nothing.
You may forget about it. Till the day, who's been your most memorable interview, as you would like?
Marco Pierre White,
Oh, the chef?
chef, was unreal.
Aye.
I walked out to him that day in Rafo at the food fest and told him who was Donegal Page. So would you say a few words for Donegal Page? Yes, he says, and he started doing on one of them golf trolleys, buggies, yokes.
Yeah.
And I chatted to him, just normal chat. Asked him a lot of questions. That was Saturday. That Sunday I was back up again, going round taking photos, doing a bit of filming, and he was sitting in a wee marquee thing. And he called me over. And there were people waiting to get autographs. And I went over, and the boy that was helping him held the crowd back then a wee minute. And he said to me, sit down. And I sat down beside him. He says, I want to thank you very much. He says, I've been interviewed all over the world. He says, by people earning hundreds of thousands for what they're doing. And he says they would have a research team maybe working for a week or more before the interview. He says, you just walked up to me, he says, and asked me, would you do an interview? But he says, you got me to do one thing that nobody ever done. He says, my mother died when I was 6. He says, and you asked me where I got my love for cooking. And he says, I never left my mother's side when I was wee. And he says, the first time I found myself opening up about it.
Fuck.
And he reached for a photo of himself, and he signed it with respect and admiration for William Coyle, the Donegal Page, for a brilliant interview.
He's a nice man, boy, is he?
But everybody I interview's interesting.
Aye.
I ain't interviewed nobody that's not interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story.
That's nice, isn't it? That's a nice.
That is nice accolade.
Yeah.
You know, from
Yeah.
somebody that famous. Like your
Yeah.
man out of the Bay City Rollers, he's only last one there on the Bay City Rollers, their last original.
Aye.
A couple of years ago, Joe Galler said for me, do you know what interview him? And there, me and him started to chat. You'd have thought we knowed one out 30 years. And you know, the interview was class. But the camera's not there. I'm not doing an interview. I'm just hearing a chat. And you tell me then what you want to put across, what you're playing music or whatever you're doing. It's not an interview. I'm just hearing a chat. There just happens to be a camera.
But do you ever get a person that just is wild hard and they're not giving
Some
an
people was a
answer?
wee bit shy. Like, I interviewed a girl one day in a restaurant, and she says, William, I'll know about do this. Say, you will. Say, look, me and you saying a chat. Didn't even look at that camera. It's not there. Say, I'll ask you questions that me and you would have a normal conversation if we're standing on side. And the interview was class.
Mm-hmm.
And she thanked me so much for it after. Because it was just a chat.
It's just a chat, aye.
I think it is a big part of who you're chatting to, but we do research on the people coming on, obviously our guests, and we write down a few things and stuff, and we have a board there and stuff. It's just to keep it going or whatever. And if the chat gets a bit sticky or whatever, we can just move on to anything. But do you know it's a good guest? Not a good guest, but you know it's a good chat when we don't even have to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? So.
Aye.
And to be fair, 90% of the people come in here, we don't even look at it.
Yeah.
But there is ones that you do. It's who you're fucking chatting to, I think.
Yeah.
And as you say, but when we're sitting in here chatting now, and it's just who you're chatting about. See, when you're opening up about your wife or getting held hostage and stuff like that, there, you know, you just I think you forget about the camera. To be honest.
Aye.
Most importantly, I think you forget about the cameras there.
And then stories branch off from that.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
But you know, bastards in that know the camera there.
Aye. No, I never, you know, I'll be well known now everywhere. But I only do it because I love helping and I love being part of the community. But it's the way I was brought up. I was brought up in a wee community where we all looked after one another. And that never leaves you. That stays with you.
I don't think they build them like that anymore.
And you know, we were brought up to respect everybody and treat everybody with kindness. Now, to be fair, my father would have been a man, would have been an eye for an eye. But he always said, do your best, you know, and be kind to everybody. And try and walk away from an alteration. But if you can't walk away, make sure you finish it.
You had him hard.
Or her.
That's proper order.
That's the way my
It's
father...
nice to be nice, in fairness.
That's the way my father would have, you know, brought us up.
Brought you up, eh?
And brought us up that we all helped one another. Do you know, and that was just life. And it never leaves you.
No, it's different nowadays, boss.
And you know, it's not hard, hey, to say hello to anybody.
No.
Oh,
See, when somebody
100% I
doesn't say
agree.
hello back to me, I hate that.
You know, it's not hard to say. It's not hard to be nice.
Nah, I'd be roaring away.
I'd
I'd
be-
be chatting under my breath and everything.
I get really bad now. I see customer service. Bad customer service.
Oh, that's terrible.
I fucking...
No, you don't want to work anymore. People don't want to work.
That is bad customer service now is terrible.
Would it raise you, like?
It would.
Was I only
Lovely
started
getting
to
in
raise me.
somewhere, lovely getting in somewhere, you know, that the customer service is excellent. Like, there's two places that stand out to me, and the retail lane. Would be the Dry Arch and the Outtown Stores. Because they're always a chat.
Old Town Store's nice shop.
No matter how busy, they're always that wee chat. Should it be football or whatever, or
It's like a country store, isn't it?
aye.
Like a wee country
And you know that. How are you? That. What are you at today? That's priceless.
And the change your whole mood for the day.
It is.
I want to say I had a bad experience. I won't say anywhere and all, but I did a wee video on TikTok about it too. But I always say it when people chat about bad customer service. But I went into this place anyway and got a few things. Went up the till, the stuff down. Went up the conveyor belt, you know the wee belt there. They put it through, beeped it through. Everything was through and down and everything ready to be bagged. The woman behind the till never spoke one word. You know what she done? Put her hand out. And I looked at her hand. I looked up at her. She never spoke one word to me. And whatever it was anyway, I said, oh, fuck, I flopped like a clean. And I wouldn't be one for that. But I says there, I said, sorry, do you mind if I ask you a question? And my wife was with me and her face went blue. But I says, do you mind if I ask you a question? And she says, no. And I says, see, for you to get a job on here, did you write on your CV that you good customer service? And she says, aye. I says, we are lying bastard. And I lifted the bags and walked out. And she was a old enough woman too, like. But that bragged me and I was like, do you know what? Fuck.
I fucking hate people that don't talk.
I just
like.
said,
No,
fuck it.
that's no good.
No, and they
Oh, that fucking ragged the shit out of me. Sure.
And you know, I'm the type of person that if I've gone anywhere and people are nice to you, you feel compelled to go back.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
100%. And as you say, hello, thank you.
Yeah.
That's
It
all.
used to be it was priceless. It used to be a cafe in Grange years ago, Wally's restaurant, wee cafe.
Head north Sligo.
Head north Sligo. And if you stopped with a car, you got a cup of tea. If you were getting somebody to eat, you got a cup of tea. But Wally knowed all the lorry men coming in. He get them a mug. And there's wee things got that you wouldn't pass it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
even if you didn't need to stop.
That's getting people on to buy stuff, like, you know what I mean?
You know, you would have passed other places just to stop at Wally's.
Max Mace. We always say this actually. You know, if you're in there, they come out with a pot of tea
It's hard to beat.
to refill you again.
That's wild
There's
nice too.
fucking not many places to do that.
Them wee things all help.
It's a gold mine, sure.
And they're massive. It's massive. And O'Hare's.
There used to be a wee place tea in RD years ago. Stopped there. This wee old woman was cooking it, but she smoked away. And there'd been a big long ash in the fag. Next thing you would have seen was on the frying pan.
Shut up.
But the stuff was always well
But
good.
see, that woman, they fried everything, the man fucking fat. So you
was
had
nice.
loads of flavour.
Hey,
You won't get
You
that.
had
on
sausages, you had
Fag
fucking
ash.
everything. Fag ash.
that was tasty.
Dirty nails.
That was tasty.
I'll never. My nana smokes away there, sir, and she wouldn't flick the ash. She smoke it right down to the butt, and that's full of just full on ash.
My granny Ryan, how you chat about that? My granny Ryan smoked Players number 6,
Fuck, man, Ryan.
and every night gone to bed, she poured a wee glass of brandy. Last thing at night, took it down there and sat at the wee table at the side of the bed, and she would get on then maybe smoke 2 Players number 6 and dunk a wee glass of brandy before she slept.
Before she slept.
That was every night. That was
Well, God
religious.
rest my mum, we had a phone out beside a tree with stuff in it. But the more she flicked the ash, the more the tree grew. That's not a word lie.
Huh?
She the phone was on the stairs and the tree was here, so she was always phoning her sisters and flicking the ash.
Oh.
Whatever the ash did to this tree,
I thought you meant the trees out in the yard.
the fucking tree, we had to cut it and at the end of it, we had to throw it out. It was growing up through the fucking thing.
Fuck.
Whatever the ash did to the fucking
Whatever's
tree.
in the ash.
Funny. She would just flick out their fags out there on their phone, on the phone to her sister years ago for ages.
But
Where was the tree at? In the hall?
Just in the hall, eh?
Do you know
just a
actually
wee-
just flick it into the hall?
And it's like a tree and a fucking pot, like.
Aye.
But every time you flick the tree, he started rolling
Fuck.
massive.
Wonder if you had any left, so can I put it in my legs?
Hey, here that
Put it in my cock.
the tours was needed. I wasn't blessed with height either.
Sure, fuck, we're all
What
seeing.
height are you?
About 5'6", I would say, or 5'7". I never measured myself. I was always feared.
I'm about
In case you never got on the amusements.
Yeah.
I'm about 6'2", 3".
Well, no,
myself.
if you went back to an 18, you're 18 years old. What would you tell yourself, or what would you change?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's a good answer.
Change lane.
That's a good answer, sir.
Everything that I have went through and learnt made me a better person, including the people I'm close to that I lost and was terrible. I know myself, there'll be a day we'll meet again.
Good answer.
It defined you as a person with all your mourning and all you went through, do you think?
That made me a very strong person
I say that about myself. Too.
and made me a good person. And my heart would be in a good spot. If I was sitting eating dinner and seen some creature whining, I would half mind him. But that was my nature.
You wouldn't have the one you cooked, because nobody
No, I
needed
wouldn't eat it. There nobody did. Only myself.
Do you eat out much?
No, wild pile. Amanda's a good cook. But when I was on the road, I would try and get a cup of tea somewhere in the morning or a cup of water, and I would have someone in the lorry and made a cup of tea, and then just ate at night, and then just kept the wheels turning.
Flat.
Just flat.
No more lorries anymore, do you?
No, but I miss it.
You miss it?
See?
The loveliest experience in life, I always said there was some magic about it, was when you were on the road at night. You were coming to that 20 minutes between dusk and dawn. You were going to lang on a good song on the wireless. In them days it was wireless, they changed them now. I think the radios did that. A good song on.
The Badgers.
They were just so nice with that.
Aye.
No, it would be Wally Nelson, Mel Haggard.
The Badgers, I'm not talking about a group, I'm talking about Badgers in the road.
All right. I thought it was a group. A good song on the radio, you know, it was. They're always showing magic about that.
You're not tired though?
No. I was blessed. Whatever can, I don't know where it was a blessing, but I was somebody never needed a wild pile of sleep.
Do you sleep now much?
No, wild pile yet, no.
No?
No. I got 4 or 5 hours I would go again.
Now at the minute, like as
Oh,
well.
I even yet. If I went to my bed at 11:30 and had to go at 3, it wouldn't bother me.
Fuck.
What time you go to bed at the night now?
Usually about 11 or so. And then get up. I'm making my business to be doing in the office for 6 in the morning to get, because, you know, I always say, what you do to 2 o'clock in the day is the best part of your day. Days away after 2. So I always like to try and.
Yeah.
Do you do any research into people in that you're if
No,
you're to
nothing.
no, nothing.
No, nothing, just to meet them.
Straight from the boil, just.
No, just
No.
that's the best way to
And
do it.
when
isn't it?
when I meet walk up to them and say, you're going to say a bit for the Donegal Page, I know by them, and
Just off a cuff or
just off the cuff.
that's good. That's the best way, I think.
No, research nothing, and you know, make the questions easy enough and let them say within what they want to.
It's nearly the best way at times.
Oh, by the way, I
Off
meant to
cuff.
ask you how that when we started this, do you use these subtitles?
Oh, don't worry.
I will put them up. Well, actually, we'll put them up. We have a good audience.
French subtitles.
We have a good audience in China.
Hi, mate. You sometimes that St. Johnson accent.
Not a fuck. You don't want to listen to it, then listen to
But
it. You
me,
can't listen to it. Sorry.
Where would you get it?
I'm not going to change myself.
All right, you fucking are.
I've got a wait for 64 years. Why would I change it now?
Ah, right, you are.
No. Where would you get it?
The whole thing about it now, about the house, Amanda did say to me one time, she says, well, just watch when the Waynes is about, because you guys, the Waynes are chatting about St. Johnson.
William, have you any regrets?
Any regrets?
I'll take 2 cigarettes off you if you have.
I didn't chat about that. That's a sore subject with me.
You off the fags?
I know I'd been a right smoker.
What do you mean?
Well, I wasn't smoking fags, I was smoking them wee cigars.
Oh, aye.
On the
Wee
road?
Hamlet.
You smoked fags before too, did you?
I just smoked fags, but then they got not strong enough and I went into cigars.
Hamlet.
No, they're money moods, they call them. Oh, they're lovely. They're still nice.
Do you still smoke them?
No,
No?
I would be nailed to the door. After heart operation.
Oh, fuck, that's right, actually. Aye. You don't want to smoke them now.
No. Regrets. I won. No, I wouldn't call it a regret, I'd call it a lesson. No regrets.
No.
Aye, one wee tiny one. But it's no regret, I'll do it yet. We were blessed, me and Brendan, that we lived beside Hugo and Seamus McMonagle, God rest them, who was 2 of the Statesider show band. there were 6 of them killed one night in 1964. And we lived beside Hugo and Seamus. And Seamus started to learn me to play the guitar, and Hugo started learning me to play the guitar, so and Seamus was learning Brendan the drum. And I never finished it to learn to play the guitar. And all the years since, I said I would
go back.
I would go back and
That's
learn
your
it again.
regret.
And that's my regret. I never got the length to learn to play the guitar. And they were 2 of the original statesider show band
Jeez.
in the 60s.
Fuck.
And that's my only regret in life, that I never finished that. I said to myself, one of these days I'm going to get up, buy a guitar and
Up to Martin Orr.
learn it again. You know, when I was taught, I forgot. And I'd like to learn it again.
I reckon learn the guitar.
That'll be the only regret.
That's
That's my only regret.
a good one.
And you know, I get up with philosophy every day, never worry about something tomorrow, because it's only going to spoil the day tea.
That's a good one.
That's the way I work.
As I say, if a lot of people looked at an outlook like you, William, I'd say the world would be a better place, say, because there's a lot of fucking shit going on at the minute, and people fucking, I think, overthinking things. There's a lot of there's a lot of harm in people as well.
The only wee problem what hey now, thank God it's kind of wore off now that I'm not on the road that much. I would have no patience in the road
No.
when I was driving. You know, if you were to be, if you're rushing for an old boat or something, some of the language would have come out when I've been held back.
Good job there wasn't a camera in the cab.
No.
I'll tell you one thing, good job we went down the lorry today with traffic.
Oh, sir.
Traffic bad.
Huh? No, every day.
The traffic's bad.
I was driving that local link bus.
Oh, that's right, you gotta say
Done
that.
it for 3 years before the heart operation. And you know, one's on trying to make the hospital for appointments. And you stuck in a traffic jam and you could get anywhere.
Aye, fuck.
Do you know what was?
What do you think of the traffic here at the moment?
It's terrible.
Bad or not?
Aye. But I understand, maybe it's just me getting old. I understand that the driving's got terrible.
100%, but I think, do you think it's affecting a lot of the businesses in the town?
It does.
Yeah,
They
that-
need to a long look at traffic management.
Where's this fucking bridge? Why they not just
I know.
built the bridge?
The traffic management in Letterkenny needs a long look. A serious long
They
look.
reckon if you go on, I think Letterkenny's one of the top worst built, as in for traffic wise.
And you know, some of the road jobs that's going on now, they're sticking forever to men. I mind when Dundalk was at it in the 80s. You know, you had a time limit
It had to be done.
to be on it, had to be done.
They didn't have the
It's
stuff
like
they
a
have
fucking
today.
children's hospital.
I know.
840 million over budget.
You see, there's no accountability anymore.
No. And they'll not sack them, just let them give them
There's
another
no
job too.
accountability.
Give
It's
more
all boys
money.
getting richer.
Give more money. We hate
Being honest.
we hate the fucking traffic, sure.
Oh no, when you're on the road, high hats.
Oh, I would drive 50 miles out of town to get around it.
I'm a type of person would go 4 mile out of the road
I'm the
just to
exact
keep the
same.
wheels turning.
Exact same. See that sitting in traffic?
Keep the
Fuck
wheels
that.
turning.
William, at the end of every podcast, we ask our special guest 3 very important questions. The first one is, what is your favourite takeaway?
Takeaway. My favourite takeaway. Chicken strips.
Out of where?
Out anywhere as long as it's chicken strips.
Chicken strip.
oh.
Chicken tenders.
Them wee long things, but they're chicken with like breadcrumbs in them.
Where are they?
Yeah,
You're at Mark. He could go anywhere. Goujons and
just
Coronation.
wherever we get them.
So you know,
You just order them
you
anyway.
wouldn't, like, you and Amanda wouldn't say, oh, we'll get a tin Thai the night, or we'll get a...
No, we never do anything like that.
No, you wouldn't get a Chinese.
No,
Indian?
4 lanterns.
no, we never.
Away.
Dinner's made every night in the house.
Fuck. You're like Marty. He never eats takeaways.
Dinner's made every night in the house. So, no. But if I gone somewhere, if I was gone somewhere on the road,
Chicken strips.
I tell you I like game. You can drive and eat.
That's
Aye.
Andy.
You didn't hit a step.
You fucking, your trousers in like you shaved an old man's beard.
I was going to Carrick on Saturday, or to film that wee memorial run. And the war of hunger on. And I went to Peter McFadden's out in Brennan. I got 4 sausage rolls. And they were mere round me by the time I got.
Aye.
They were more in the seat of the motor than I ate.
Do you ever eat a jambo in the car?
No,
Oh, that's some handling,
Oh,
sir.
for fuck's
the
sake.
sausage rolls bad enough.
You
Oh,
need
they're
full
bad,
valve.
sir.
Full valve
They
after.
were everywhere by the time.
Mm.
You just need to put them in one lift.
Aye.
No,
Choke yourself.
I took him 3 bites. That just
Fuck,
that
forget
just
about
rocked
it.
it. You
They
know,
fans in the car behind you and everything.
Deep throat yourself a sausage roll.
Oh,
but
give
they
me-
were tasty. They took the hunger away.
Aye.
What about snacks? What you a big snack man? Eat crisps? Eat Pringles, do you?
No. I wouldn't be big anti
Savoury stuff.
savoury stuff. I used to be big now on getting a bar of Kit Kat or something.
Right, Kit Kat, aye.
A Kit Kat. Take a
And
break.
I stopped it.
Stop the chocolate.
Stopped the chocolate.
That's probably because they're about €14 now to buy.
No, it's just because I was tired to start watching the weight. Because since the operation,
Mm.
it must be all the tablets they put me on.
Blowing you up.
It would blow you up.
You taking them tablets, Marty, no?
Yeah. Pump.
So, a Kit Kat, what else? William, what do you eat there? What'd be nice?
Biscuit. What biscuit do we have? We have a cup of tea.
That's a good one, actually.
Just a plain one.
Custard cream?
I like them. They are lovely. And
Rich tea.
last morning, for last Friday week past, Grace, she's only 4, and Amanda was laying her to school. And she's, Granny, can I get a bar before we go to school? And Amanda opened the press door. She bought a pack of them custard creams. She says, Granny, can I take them with me and go in all the Waynes in the school?
Yeah.
Stuck a full packet of custard creams into her school bag to treat the Waynes in break time.
No bother now.
Very good, sir.
That was, hey, come here, the fun you can hear the grandchildren.
Oh, stop.
Jeez, they're different, sir. Keep you going, hey.
And they get away with murder.
Oh, I'd
That's
say
what
that.
you need somebody like that, don't they? Like,
They
they
would
need,
get new just...
everybody had somebody like that.
And I would put them up to devilment
Aye.
just for the crack.
Wind them up.
And what, you know, if a Wayne can't get into a bit of bother, it's not natural.
No.
Oh, aye. Geez, we're all at it, like.
Do you know, if I can't get into a wee bit of bother of some kind, it's not natural.
To see him down there, down in my nana's house there, at the minute you see the Waynes getting in and stayed over to the press already, like looking to get into the fucking press for biscuits and bars. And
But as I say myself, hey, you know, all that stuff's making memories for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about making memories.
That's it, though.
aye,
Camera out. Mir, what's your favourite movie?
Favourite movie is the first Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
The one with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Burt, or what do you call him? He's dead now. Burt Reynolds. He not
No.
too? Was
no,
he not?
Ghost Rider, I don't think I've seen
Ghost
that.
Riders. That's the Souls of Sand. There's some that are a big word on.
Is Nicolas Cage in that? Wasn't
I
Jeez,
think
I
it's
don't
Nicolas
know.
Cage.
Ghost Rider?
Go and check it out, Mark.
That was your man. He was on that one Face Off with John Travolta.
Aye. That's Nicolas Cage.
Aye.
Hey, that's some show face off.
That's only because me love of motorbikes.
All right.
I love that. That's another passion of mine.
Quickness.
Motorbikes. All that Harley Davidson stuff. That's just, to me, that's.
Oh, yeah.
I had bikes when I was young, but come off one.
I'd put down
Scary.
Well, it didn't really scare me, but it kept me from getting on again.
They're dangerous bastards, weren't they?
Although I said lately in the house I would love to buy one of them trikes like Billy Connolly had.
that. Oh,
So
three-wheelers.
But Amanda said it was a midlife crisis.
You get up the main street in a wheelie on her, or a thong
No,
on
and she
you.
says to me, if you buy, she said to me, if you buy one of them, you began out down, you're in. I'll not be in the fucking bucket.
I can see it 2 years going down the main street on her.
I can't see Amanda on band, you know.
Down the car, you wiping flies away from your helmet.
But hey, no, I just,
You get it?
What?
2007.
Ghost Rider?
Good show.
Must
good
watch
fun,
that.
man.
Any second one?
Go on 60 seconds.
Ah,
You're all
fucking
on the
good show.
Nicolas Cage again.
You a big fan of Nicolas Cage?
No, really, I like all that kind of stuff.
That's a good fucking show.
And I like the first film I ever seen when we were at school, and I was going down that road on it was Convoy with Ali McGraw and
Never even heard of that.
Aye,
I didn't know
it's
that
about
was back
lorries.
in his day.
All about lorries.
Aye.
No, we
What's the
wouldn't know.
fucking... There's a show out there and the lorry driver follows it all. Google that, Mark. Do you know it?
Wrong turn, huh?
No,
The Hills of Pies.
the lorry man's behind the woman and he tries to kill her off the road.
Mind just I can't mind the name of that.
They're on
Was
the
a good
radio
fella.
and everything, like, no.
No, Google there and it'll come up. Just put on movie with lorry driver tries to kill.
Come up, William Coyle from the Donegal Page.
But aye, that's a good show to get. It's about lorry and all that.
One thing about
Lorries or cars
lorries,
or motorbikes.
speed motorbikes, all that. I love that whole scene.
Tell me this before we let you go. What's the difference in lorries nowadays than they were back in your days? Sure, every time you see it now, it's lit up like a Christmas
They're-
tree.
Sure, automatics now.
They're automatic now. I started off with a Donegal Island with a power steering and a crash gearbox.
Joyride.
Ah, joyride.
Is it alright?
Old school, the old stuff. If you were back in the low loader of the trailer, I'm not anywhere tight, you had to stand up to get the steering wheel turned.
Jesus
You
Christ.
need arms on you like Popeye.
Some difference now.
Oh,
Popeye's wife.
unreal. And you know, this whole thing, they're saying stuff. I mean, shifting D8s. And D8 sitting in the low loader was 102 tonne. And they brakes in the low loader.
Jesus Christ.
And they're on new about,
Brakes and everything.
you know, but that was old school.
They're not that anymore. Everything's rules and regulations and health and safety.
That's, you know, I was on CPC thing one day and the fellow was that busy chatting about bikes. I put up my hand and I said, excuse me, sir, I'm in the wrong place. So I was meant to do a CCP course for the lorry. Oh, that's what we're doing here, he says. What's I was spent an hour and a half chatting about bikes.
Oh, the place are way mad, boys, I think.
Aye. On that note, William, thank you very much for taking time out and come over to chat this.
That was brilliant, hey, because I do love what you do.
Thank you.
And to be fair, being honest from the bottom of my heart, you're just brilliant at it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, especially coming from you. But do you know what? It was good to get a chat about
Everything?
everything, but just kind of brings you back a wee bit on the
Old times.
and what things used to be. And do you know what? Sometimes you wish you were still back in them fucking days with the things that were going on, but with technology and all this now, it'd probably, do you know what I mean? But
I love life even the way it is.
I'm
just one of them people that loves.
but the changing, it's mad though, isn't it?
Oh, it does, it changes.
It is.
But every day is what you make it yourself.
Just
happy
before I let
to
you
get
go,
them.
William, what age were your kids when your wife died, did you
The
say?
youngest was 8.
8.
Young too. They probably didn't remember them, did they?
I does I will.
Glenn?
Glenn, I'm very close to his mummy. The three of them would have been very close to his mummy, but Aaron was the youngest. Aaron was 8. That was him said to me that night about.
Oh, what age was Glenn?
Glenn would have been 11. That was Aaron said to me that night. He says, Daddy, you can do anything. He says, I know you can do anything. He says, I need Mammy. Will you go and get her again?
The reason I say that's because I know Glenn myself too, and you've fucking good kids, like, and you've done a heck of a job. I don't think you give yourself any credit for it at all, but I don't think you think about that, but you
They
definitely
grew
should.
up, they grew up very well, and I'm proud of the three of them.
That's
But I have told a lot of people, me and the Waynes grew up together. When I closed that day coming back from the funeral, and I opened the door to let the Waynes in, and I closed the front door, and Ross Sully, me and the Waynes grew up together.
that's
So
incredible.
none of them can cook too.
No. They can all cook now, they're all the
Yeah,
and
I'm
all,
only
but
joking, I'm only
just
joking.
I never, I spent my life either on the quarry, and when I went on the road, you just done them,
Just old school.
just old school.
That's old school.
I just hope for someone watching this, and you know, like the way you turned out, the way your family, the way you are today, I think it's just fucking incredible, and it's a credit to yourself and your family and everybody. And again, we just want to thank you for coming on, having a chat with us,
It's an absolute pleasure.
and all the best for everything you do as well. And
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see
Yeah, we'll see you about it.
Along the road
And
somewhere.
if you ever need a bit of help, or anything,
Good man,
didn't be
thank
feared to send a
Appreciate that.
message.
Check
I was
out
looking
William,
for a land
folks.
for a house, build a house.
The only thing new would be short would be the money.
On that note, William, thank you very much.
Thanks, boys.
Check out William, folks, at Donegal Page too. You won't forget
Don't
it.
forget to subscribe to our page too. Me and Vinny want to move to Dubai, want to build a house over there and the studio. William can come over and film the studio.
And he can cook for us too.
Just
as well.
subscribe. We
nice.
need a couple more subscribes and then we're going to get out of here.
Massive shout to Mark behind the camera for doing nothing. Just sits there smiling like a wee fucking...
Rovers tap on him, please.
Aye. Hello, folks. See you in episode 76.
Where
If
do you
we're
hear
not
this?
arrested. But aye. Sure, William.
Where would you get it?